What's up everybody, it's Kurt here and I'm back with another maths video. And in this video, we're going to be looking at adding 3-digit numbers while carrying tens. Now, you might not know what that is yet, but soon you will. So, let's work. So, the question we're going to be working with today is 124 plus 139, and we're going to add exactly the same way we did when we added 3-digit numbers using the base 10 blocks. As you can see, I've already packed out the number 124. 100 block is 100, 2 tens rods is tens, and 4 ones is 4. Now we're going to add the number 139, but we're starting by the hundreds, so we're first going to add 100. And when it comes to base 10 blocks, we use 100 block to represent 100. And here we go. This is it. So let's add the 100. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. So we've got 100 plus 100, and that gives us 200. Okay, so now we got 224. Now after we added the hundreds, we now move over to the tens place, and we're going to add the tens in the number 139, and that's 30. And the equivalent of 30 using 10 rods with the base 10 blocks is 3 tens rods. So let's add that. We've got 1 10, another 10, and a third 10. And there we go. We had 2 tens rods here. Now we added 3 more tens rods, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens rods, and that gives us 50. Yep. Now we're left with 254. Good. Now we're going to move from the tens place to the ones place, and in the number 139, the 9 is in the ones place, and therefore we have to add 9 ones. So let's do that. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there we go. So now we have to count our total amount of ones blocks. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. We've got 13 ones in the ones place. Now, I don't know about you, but there's something wrong here and we need to look into this. And I'll tell you why. When it comes to the ones place, we're allowed to have a maximum of 9 ones in the ones place. And that's because if we add 1 more to 9, it becomes 10. And tens don't belong in the ones place. There is a special column and a group for tens. It's the tens place. So groups of 10 go into the tens place. And if we look at the number 13, and we look at the number 13 in its place values, we'll see it's made up of 2 digits. The first digit is the 1, and that 1 represents one group of 10. And next to it we have the 3, and the 3 represents 3 ones. Now remember, tens belong in the tens place. So that means that we have to move that 10 from the ones place over to the tens place. So we're going to carry the 10 over to the tens place. But let's see what that looks like using the base 10 blocks. So let's break our 13 ones up into 2 groups. A group of 10 and ones, which is 3 ones, okay? So let's do that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And then we got 1, 2, and 3. There we go. We've got a group of 10 and 3 ones. Can you see? Our 13 ones can be broken up into its place values, which is one group of 10 and 3 ones. Now, this group of 10 over here doesn't belong there, and we know this. So this group of 10 needs to be carried over to the tens place, because here's the other groups of tens. Yeah? They're the same, so they must be together. So now let's carry this group of 10 over to the tens place. So I'm just going to shift it over. There we go. And now all the groups of 10 are together. And you'll see that this group of 10 over here that I carried over, it's just loose ones, right? But they are exactly the same as the 10 rod. They just fixed. Can you see? It's 10 small blocks fixed, and these are 10 ones that are loose that we put together like this, okay? So now let's look at our answer. We've got two 100s, which is 200. How many groups of 10 do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this gives us 60. 6 groups of 10, which is 6 tens rods, will give us 60. And now we've got 3 ones. So our final answer is 263. There we go. Now, there's one more thing we can do. And your teacher might do it in the class. We'll swap out the loose tens for a fixed 10 rod, right? So let me explain that again. Over here we have loose ones that give us a group of 10, right? And I can swap it out now for another fixed 10 rod if we want to. So I'll take this group, this loose ones away, and I'll replace it with another 10 rod, and it's exactly the same. It's still 6 tens rods, or 6 groups of 10. There we go, 263. And that is our final answer. Okay? And that also brings us to the end of this maths video. I hope you learned something, and I hope you got it. And if you didn't, don't worry, you can speak to your teacher to assist you, and you can watch the video over and over. And if you don't want to miss out on these great maths videos, then I suggest you hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. But for now, stay safe, stay lekker, and do the maths.